Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, but today it's going to be the feature section on F1 23. If you didn't see my last video that I posted, it was the Gran Turismo video. Go and check that one out, but we're going to dive straight into it, and it is going to be the 5 red lights are starting to switch on here in Silverstone. Our target is first place with Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll in front of us. We get a really good rocket start there at the start of the race, and we're going to dive down the inside of Lance Stroll immediately, and we are up into the lead by turn 2, and hopefully we just keep the lead and nothing goes too majorly wrong. But just on that one here, just trying to keep a comfortable lead, trying to build a good lead on zero traction control, zero traction control and anti-lock braking on, trying to make it a wee bit more difficult for myself, but driving in the Red Bull might not might make it just a wee bit easier. But thought I would drive as the Red Bull because this weekend in Silverstone they could have the chance to equal absolutely amazing record set by McLaren and win. It will be the 11th race in the calendar in a row, and hopefully by Hungary they can go on to win 12 in a row and beat that record. Now just going through Chapo now on the run down on the hanger straight, on the run down into Stone Corner, set in purple sector 2, and we've already pulled a 2.2 second gap to Lance Stroll. I mean, Carlos Sainz is being overtaken by the Ferrari, but yeah, good opening lap, and hopefully we can carry this momentum through the rest of the race, going through the last turn now onto the Hamilton straight. We do get one clean lap and set the fastest lap of the race, a 1:35.6. Hopefully we can go on to beat that lap later on in the race. But now going through that was Lidfield there, and now going through Spoon, just trying to keep it nice and tidy on the exit, trying not to spin as I have done that a couple times in the past, especially on the time trial video. The time trial section of this video. But yeah, so now coming around, Logan Sargent is out of the session. That's the wound you can see in the bottom left hand corner, who's stopped. I'm pretty sure that's just on the exit of the left hander going on to the straight on the run down in to Brooklands. But now going through Maggots and Beckett's, and now going through Chapel, trying to get a good exit so he can get a good run down into Stone Corner on the hanger straight, set in purple sector 2 along with purple sector 1. But then I had this wee moment here which forced me down into 11th, which then made me fight my way back through the field. I do get a good move on that was Magnussen there, and Albon 2 for 1 through Brooklands. That was now right on the back of Gasly. If I did think I could get past him there, but I can't. But now getting a good exit, I'm going to force my way down the inside of him, getting a good line on the run down into Cops, and we do get past Gasly. But as I said, forced me to fight my way back through the field, passing Russell, and now can we pass our teammate Max Verstappen? We can. On the outside, can we try and get Fernando Alonso, trying to go for the wee switcheroo, trying to go right round the outside of Brooklands there, getting past Alonso. Now going to try and get past Hamilton on the exit of Cops. Didn't make contact with him as Max and Hamilton did in 2021. But now getting past Stroll there. There was a bit of an iffy moment. Can I try and dive down the inside of Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc? It was a great move, no contact between them two. Us three, sorry, going into the pits now. On lap 7 was meant to go in on lap 8, but we do go in on lap 7, and hopefully we do get a good pit stop. Now this forced me to fight my way back to the field once again on the outside of the Vries, just keeping it with the track limits. Getting past him now for all the pit stops, get past Guan Yu Zhou on the inside, but now going to try and go right around the outside of Yuki Tsunoda, get ahead of him before Ludfield there and Spoon, but now going to try and go right around the outside of Hulkenberg there as Lando Norris has a 5-second time penalty, probably for maybe the collision with Logan Sargent when he went out. Probably might be why he went out. But now taking the lead of the race again, taking fastest lap, and that was me until the checkered flag, and I took the win in Silverstone. And now moving on, that is one win under the belt. Hopefully we can beat the time trial lap in the time trial section as we go. Looking at the leaderboard now, Max finishes on the podium with George Russell in second, if he didn't catch that one across the line. But now moving on to the time trial lap here in Silverstone. It is a good turn one, and we're immediately about a second up on the bronze time, as it for some reason bronze is the only time you can beat. I did try to see if you could set it up to be a gold or silver lap, but you can only do bronze for some reason. It's really weird. But now going through Brooklyn, so we're about 5 seconds up on our bronze time. I don't think it'll be a personal best lap, because it is what the time I'll be setting here is a 1:10 for the second sector instead of a 1:03, which was my fastest lap here. Hopefully, as it's down to 10 seconds now, hopefully I can set about a 1:03 for the second sector, taking Magnussen and Beckett's flat, breaking a wee bit into Chapel, but it is going to be 1:04, so it isn't going to be a personal best middle sector, but about to beat the bronze time by a football field length of a time. Now coming through the final couple of turns, trying not to spin it through the final. Could have took it a wee bit faster, but wasn't worried about that. We do beat the lap with a 1:28.5. Definitely not my fastest lap around Silverstone. But now on to the third and final bit of this video. It is the Miami GP for the 5 red lights here in Miami. They do go out, we do, because it is F1 World Cars, we do get a boost as my car starts to spin just a wee bit there, and out of control, coming maybe dive down the inside, try not to make any contact with anybody. We don't make any contact with anybody. We are going to try and dive down the inside and keep the inside line, and we are up into 6th from 10th place, I think it was, where we started. But now trying to catch up to 5th place, just trying to stick behind them as much as I can. We're going to try and dive down the inside of 5th place, and now going to try and catch up to Final Gravity. What a name that is. Just trying to stick behind them here in this first bit of the video, the Miami GP, sorry, not video. Just going to try and stick with him as much as we can as we go through the left-hander here in 5th place, just trying to stick behind Final Gravity as much as we can. Can we try and go about on the outside? No, we can't. But can we try and get him on to the big back, the long back straight after this tight left-hander type hairpin here, as we go on the run down now into the final hairpin of the lap. We do activate a bit of ERS, activating it again as we have a rocket ship of a car in F1 World. We do get past Final Gravity. Can we try and get past 3rd place? I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but can we maybe try and get past him as well, as now we come around the final turn. Now we are going to get a slipstream. We're going to switch a route. We're going to go from the inside to the outside. We're going to go down into turn 1. We are going to make the move on 3rd place. Now we are up into 3rd place. Can we go and try and catch up to 2nd again? I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Pretty sure that says Tongue Up from where I'm sitting. But now going to try and get on the inside of him, on the inside of that fast right-hander. We do get past him. Now can we go and try and chase down 1st place here in this race, and we are going to get a good run on 1st place. We do get past 1st place here in the Miami GP. We are up into 1st in the Miami GP. We are going to come into the pits on lap 9 of this race. Going to try and get a good pit stop here, going through that chicane. Don't know why that's there, probably just to make the time loss a lot bigger then just a straight pit lane, getting a good turn in here. It's an optimal turn in, 2.4 to 2.4 seconds. It is a bit more, probably is a bit more realistic than F1 at 22 pit stop times. When you turn in, F1 22 had a bit more of a bigger window. But now in 6th place, and I'm going to have to fight my way back up into 1st place, hopefully, as we do catch up to 6th place. We fly past a rocket car there. Doesn't have a rocket car. We have a rocket car. We get past him, and now can we go and try and catch up to Final Gravity once again on lap 10 of 14. Can we go and possibly win this, going around the final turn now on to lap 11. 10 clean laps in a row. That is going to be a good bunch of XP at the end of this race. Can we try and just close the gap through this twisty first section? Just trying to close the gap as much as I can through that section. But now on the back of Final Gravity as we go through the fast left, right and left-hander here in Miami. We are about 8 tenths behind Final Gravity, but now going through the left-hander, braking a bit later. We are only 4 tenths to Final Gravity. I am going to deploy as much DRS as I can. I don't know if I'll get DRS. I do get DRS. We're going to fly. We do hit the wall there. We are going to fly round the outside of Final Gravity. Can we hold it into the left-hander, moving over to block him? We do get past Final Gravity in 4th place. Now we only have about 3 laps to catch 1st place, who is miles, and I mean miles in front of everybody else. But hopefully we can just try and close this gap as much as I can, as much as we can, and get past 3rd place now. But now down the long back straight, setting purple sector 2 and a green sector 1. We are going to fly past 3rd place again, trying not to muck up his name, so I'm not going to pronounce his name, or not going to say his name. Anyways, just 3rd, and now we are going to try and catch up to 2nd place. Trying to get past Tough Up now down the main straight, as it isn't Tongue Up, it is Tough Up, but he isn't going to be as tough as you think he is. We're going to try and breeze past the outside of him. We do breeze past the outside of Tough Up. We are going to now go and try and chase Quick Williams, which is quite a name. I don't think Williams have been quick since Valtteri Bottas and Massa drove for them, but they still had their problems then and have their problems now. But now on the final lap of the race, we are going to breeze up the inside of Quick Williams as we hit the wall there. That gets me a really bad exit. He's going to try and fight me back though. He does have a quite an interesting Union Jack livery on his car, I think it is. But we do get past Quick Williams, and we are up into the lead of the Miami GP here in America, obviously in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium where the Dolphins play in the NFL. But now on the run down into this heavy braking left-hander, we do get past Quick Williams on that straight, and now we are going to reach for the final straight here in this race in Miami. And we are going to come around the final turn now to take the checkered flag, and it is 2 wins and beating the bronze time by a Landfield here in the F1. We did say to get 10th or better, but we did go on to win the race here in F1 23. I do hope you enjoyed that video for the featured section. If you want to see more like this, leave a comment, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later.